Hey friends, welcome to One Flight Down. Welcome to the Terry Isle Tasting Lounge. It's still pumpkin beer season. I mean, maybe some people feel that every season is pumpkin beer season. But to most of us, it kind of wraps up around Halloween. I'll still drink them after that, but you know, the excitement for them tends to be around this time. This one that I'm doing right now is one that comes from Oast House or Oast House. I think there's some controversy in how you say the name. I'm saying Oast House. This is called Country Bumpkin. All right, this is a beer that comes to me courtesy of my buddy Drew over at Beer for Breakfast, Facts for Snacks. If you're not subscribed to Drew, get on that. Do that right now. I got this one like a week or so ago from him, and he loved it. I think he said it was like one of his highest rated beers on his channel. Someone else on the chat was raving about it, and I wasn't sure I was going to have time to get to this one before Halloween. There's a lot going on right now, but I just caught a live video from Nutmeg to Palmetto, another guy you should be subscribed to, and he was reviewing a pumpkin beer, and I just want a pumpkin beer so bad, so I'm doing this now, doing it quick, and we're going to see how this is. But Drew was raving about it, and I've had stuff from Oast House before. I've been to Oast House a couple times. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this. Let's crack her open. And I'll pour it into this Sucrums glass here, just because it's a glass that was handy. And right now you're like, Alan, why didn't you pour the whole beer in there? I'll get to that in a second. All right. Okay, on the nose. Definitely getting some of that pumpkin spice, right? The nutmeg and stuff like. I'm getting some of that in there. Getting a touch of like a cream kind of a smell. So I'm thinking this might be more like a pumpkin pie style. What does it say? Spiced Harvest Ale, Country Bumpkin. Got a picture of a pumpkin on it. Doesn't say too much about it. It doesn't say, you know, like it's a pumpkin pie, whatever. So, but that's kind of what I'm getting on the nose. It smells really good. Look at that color, nice golden color on there. You can see my face too, can't you? Look at that. Yeah, more than a trace of face. All right, going in for a sip, my friends. Cheers. That's quite nice. I would say the sort of pumpkin spice notes are not as strong as they are in a lot of other pumpkin beers I've had. There's a bit of it there, more on the nose than anything else. Yeah, it's kind of lingering on the back end, but sometimes it can be really strong. If you were someone who was like leery about trying a pumpkin beer, I would maybe start with this because it's not too overpowering on those pumpkin spice kind of notes. It's nice. It's there. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Yeah, I got like this is a pumpkin beer. I could easily have like a few of these, like 2 or 3 of these on a night. Usually they're fun. They're tasty, but I sometimes find them to be overpowering enough that I really just want one. But this one's a little more subdued than a lot of other pumpkin beers I've had. Surprising. All right, now, why did I only pour out half? So, as I said, right before I filmed this, I caught Chase from Nutmeg to Palmetto doing a live review of a pumpkin beer. And he was doing a thing. He was doing live videos all week. This is the first one I managed to catch, live. And he was doing them all with a rimmed glass. And he suggested I do it with a rimmed glass. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try both with a rimmed glass and without. Because I've heard so many good things about this beer, I didn't want the rimmed glass to overshadow what's in here. So what's in the rim? The rim is cinnamon, nutmeg. There's just like a bit of lemon juice in there to have the, kind of hold the rim on there. And just for fun, Chase didn't do this. I threw just a dash of a mango habanero spice that I had. I don't know. It just sounded like fun. Because the beer he was doing had a chili flavor in it as well, in addition to the pumpkin. So I just thought, what the heck? I'll give that a try. But it's just a touch, but it probably won't make too big a difference. But let's just pour this in here and try it through the rimmed glass. All right. Is it just me, or does the beer look darker in this glass, in the smaller glass, than it did in the bigger one? Okay, maybe it doesn't. It's just like it's harder to see that trace of face through the smaller glass, but you can see it. It's just the shape of the glass is the difference. All right, and yeah, you can get a really nice look at the head and the style of glass as well. A bit of just a light beige color to it. And let's see if there's a difference on the nose. Yeah, it smells a hell of a lot more like cinnamon with the cinnamon rim on there, that's for sure. Yeah, all right, well, let's get into this. All right, cheers, guys. All right, it's really interesting that I decided to do this little side-by-side with this particular pumpkin beer, because I found that without the rim, that the sort of pumpkin spice flavors were a little more subdued. And now it's tasting pretty much like, I did one the other day, I did, what was it? Satan's Pillowcase from Refined Fool. I think that video would have been up a couple days ago. This is closer to that now, just because it has a little more of a lingering spice taste. The difference being it lingers, even more on the lips because of the rim. I'm glad I just went really light on that habanero mango idea of mine, because it's like I could just get a hint of that in there, but nothing too overpowering at all. So I'm glad I played that safe. So yeah, that's really cool. So Chase, thanks for that idea. He was saying that his palate is shot from all the pumpkin beers he's having. He's having a hard time discerning the pumpkin. I could definitely discern pumpkin in this beer. I would say less so with the rim, because with the rim, I'm getting more of the other stuff, more of the spices. But yeah, it's a good beer. It's a solid beer. And as I said, if you are new to pumpkin beers, if you're someone who's like leery of trying them, I think this would be a good place to start. Oast House is in the Niagara and Lake area of Ontario, so probably available quite a bit throughout Ontario. So if you get a chance, if you're out that way, to try it, please do. It's quite good. Drew, thank you so much for sending me this beer. The last package you sent me, there's just, yeah, the ones I've tried have all been fantastic, and can't wait to get into the rest of them. And to the rest of you, subscribe to Drew, subscribe to Chase, drink some beers. Cheers, my friends.